Alright, let's do a little bit of leveling up. Sure, we got a few things we gotta do down there, but that's fine. So definitely want more memory. Okay. That's coming along nice. Just 2 more levels and I can get this, which means Thalic's going to become a real monster at that point. Gives all your magical skills a critical chance equal to your critical chance score, which just happens to be 41. And then after we get after we max out intelligence, then we're going to start putting points into wits. So at this point, oh yeah, we need Poly 3 so we can learn Skin Graft, which gives us another point, which goes to intelligence. And then where'd it go? There it is. Sick. Should really organize that better. Skin Graft costs 2, doesn't it? Fuck. Guess we get rid of Peace of Mind. No, that's a source ability. Let's put it over there. All these extra damn abilities. Yeah, these 3 abilities right here are just from items, and then this is from dual wielding. That's just kind of, oh, well, we have points to spend, and we might as well spend them, right? Alright. Red Prince. What do you have? Oh, we're just going strength and warfare in this guy. Pretty simple. Sabille. Well, that constitution is nice. Let's go with more memory and constitution, because we have a lot of things that we want to buff with her. And here I want to go base summoning because we took Aerothurge early. So I want to get a base summoning of 10. That's beautiful. Losamadir. I think we'll be alright for memory for now. We can work on her constitution a little later. Let's... Let's do a 1-to-1 on her. And once we put 2 points into warfare, that gives us 2 points. Oh no, we still have pyrokinetic as well. Where do I have planned for her? Skills wise. Oh, that's just fire damage. No, we won't go to level 2 points in that. Did want deflected barrier for warfare though. Definitely wouldn't mind putting more into Hydrosophist. Having those bigger summons is good too. Decisions. Rage is what? Requires Warfare 2. It would be nice having another Enrage. So we'll go ahead and do Warfare 2. I don't think I'm going to go to Pyrokinetic 2, because I already got the 2 things from Pyrokinetic that I want. And I don't plan on doing any fire damage with her. So we'll stop there. She's got Scoundrel. And we only wanted Adrenaline for that. Now we can start pumping up Summoning. Okay. I like that. Alright, looks good. Looks good. Yeah. No spirits.
This body is fresh. Were they a sorcerer?
I think the collar kind of gives that away.
The void is strong here. Even the stone is infected.
I wouldn't mind having some extra wits. What is that? Oh, just a corpse. Ickerstein letter. I don't think I've ever read this. To my dear Caroline. I hope this letter finds you, blah blah blah. Work around Driftwood, blah blah blah. Okay. That'd be interesting if this was my first playthrough, but it's not. I already know what's going on. Alright, who needs source? Oh my god, these fucking bars are so messed up. You know, I've never used Maddening Song. I think I might try to use it this time. Boy, her bar is getting filled up quick. And what are your source abilities? Just bless and that. Although, it couldn't hurt because she's really only there for someone to support as well, after she gets her summons out. Alright. I should be eating all of these hands and whatnot. We'll go ahead and eat a few. Some of these will give you abilities. I don't remember which ones, though.
You feel a tidal wave of panic drown you. You try to crawl away, but claws pin you down. You look up to see a fanged maw lunge at you. You shift uncomfortably as the wagon traverses a patch of bumpy ground. The Magisters haven't removed your shackles, even though there's nowhere to run. You sigh and gaze outward. The landscape rolls past, empty and still. But then, you see something flying close to the horizon. Several things, in fact. You peer closer. What are those? Birds?
Definitely not birds.
Your eyes widen as they draw nearer. Those aren't birds. You turn around to shout a warning, but it's too late.
Damn. I was hoping I can get an ability there.
Looks like this is Lohar's place. What's left of it?
It's a big-ass void
Could
woken.
Mordus have survived this?
There's a void woken on the bridge ahead. But where's it going?
You sought escape, but something stalked you. You fled, it followed. You came across a pile of bones. In that moment, you knew that this would be your fate.
That's where that void woken is.
Good gods, what happened?
The dwarf rocks on her haunches, gnawing at her own bloody knuckles. Her wet, fearful eyes flick to you. She lowers her fist just enough to hiss a warning.
Away! Away! Too noisy! It'll come back! It'll take me too!
These bodies belong to your companions?
She shrinks into the fetal position.
It'll come back! It'll come back! It'll come back! It'll come back! And we'll all be eaten alive!
Tell her she's in a state of shock. You need her to try and focus.
The dwarf shakes her head vigorously.
No! I don't want to look! I saw too much already! Too much!
Give her a general approach. One more shot. Look into her eyes and ask her what she saw.
Your efforts draw an expression of eerie calm. She stares up at you, wide-eyed.
You'll see for yourself! They take us for food! They take us for food for their spawn! They'll take you too!
Her stillness dissolves. Trembling, she curls herself into a whimpering ball and shuts you out.
Shadow over Driftwood. I don't think I've read that. Okay. It's just saying something terrible has happened in this cave. No shit. All those corpses, and I only get a tooth? Let's try a void tainted arm. Let's see what happens.
You tried to run. Your source collar was heavy around your neck. You slipped on the slick stone, and then they were on you, dozens of mouths feasting on your still living flesh.
Ugh. That's a brutal way to go.
You keep your eyes shut tight, muttering rapid prayers to the Seven. All around you is a cacophony of wails, whimpers, and cries for help. You try to shut them out and pray with even more desperate fervor. A loud, inhuman roar suddenly cuts through the cacophony. You cover your ears with your hands and pray on. An ancient memory overwhelms you. You are no longer you, but you still sense Source saturating the air, more than you have ever felt before. You watch a figure stride through a cavern of amethyst and rose quartz. A man. No light touches this place, yet the stones and minerals illuminate his way. The man approaches a pearl sphere atop a pedestal. He lays his hands upon it, and Source rushes through his fingers. And you are thrust back into reality. The memory fades, but you still sense the Source the man has commanded, as if you'd possessed it for yourself.
Oh, it didn't pop up. I thought it popped up there. Excuse me, rat.
Get out before he knows you're here.
Are you talking about Mortis?
You think I stopped to get a name? They locked him up, but he got out, and they went crazy. They all went crazy. Run. If you know what's good for you, run.
Dead Sorcerer. That looks like the one that got taken away whenever we first got to the island.
Sorcerer. Still wearing the collar, too.
Hi there.
bloody paws off me!
We know each other. I feel like
They go.
Wherever it is.
Oh, this part
Where am
is so much fun. Alright, so everyone is taken to a different spot in the cave. And we all gotta find a way back to each other. Now, this is the worst possible spot to be. Because I've got these eggs that if you get too close to them, they will pop up or explode. And you can see they've got quite a bit of health. And then a void woke will spawn. 660 health, 284 physical, 539 magical. Phallic cannot survive a fight in these conditions. So luckily, we have a way to get out of this.